Yeah, I have a question for Ron Hart, George Viora, and Ron Kowalski, or Mark Kowalski. You guys have been on the board for a while now.
We're on the board now.
What? I mean, in the previous years, you guys been, what, like 4 years each, at least? So why do you guys keep on running for a voluntary position all the time, over and over again? It's voluntary.
There must be some reason.
Because I care about this place.
Very simple. I want the property values to go back up. And the moment they go back up, then I can afford to move out. Simple as that.
We'll work extra hard on
First of all, I haven't run over and over again. I ran twice. I was appointed to the board once, and I was re-elected the second time. This is the third time that I've actually run for the board. So over and over again, if we don't have repeat candidates for the board, we won't have a board. You have 914 homeowners. How many candidates do we have up there? We have 8. Okay. Now, if we had 50 candidates every year for the board members, you see what I mean? Somebody has to step up to the plate and take care of, grab the bull by the horn, take responsibility for the association. I think I can be of benefit to the board, to the association, by being a board member. To me, it's all about fiscal responsibility, and I agree with Mark. We're talking about home values here. Right now, we're in a down economy. So if we can turn the association around fiscally, when the economy comes back and our property values go up with it. Otherwise, we're going to be down. Our property values are going to stay down while the rest of the economy goes up.
Thank you.
But
Any
you
other
need lots of
questions?
damage.
Gentleman back.
Me?
Yep, you.
Okay, this question's for George. After the rains during the meeting, you made a statement that the company that was supposed to go around and fix all the roofs, you said they told us they fixed them. Ask them what they did. To me, that just shows that you don't have a basic understanding of contracts. So my question to you is why would I sure vote for you when it's obvious you and Amcor don't have a basic understanding of contracts? And to me, we just threw that money out the door by handing the money to the contractor to fix the roofs, and you have no idea what they did. That was your own statement.
We spent almost $300,000 with Antis Roofing to fix every roof in here. And they gave us a warranty and told us with their hand over their heart that we would have no more problems with roofs.
But my question is, though, obviously we do, and you never checked it out, or the board or Amcor. That's the problem.
What are you talking about? I know
roofing
what
expert.
Your comment was,
I was
they told
off
us
the
they
board.
fixed them.
I was off the board when all these roofing problems started. And I told the board about 6 months ago to go check all those invoices from Antis Roofing and match them up with the roofs that are leaking now. And if they're supposed to be
But the
warranted by
statement that you
Antis, they
made
should be.
showed that you didn't have a concept of what happened. You should not have to go to the company and ask what they did. You should have all that information.
Well, that's what I told the board. I wasn't on the board then. I told the board the information should be in the office. All they have to do is look it up, cross-reference the addresses with the addresses that are leaking, and then they go back and answer. I told them that.
Sophie already asked. George.
George. George, Antis, when they were called, constantly said that wasn't under warranty, or they didn't do that. So they ducked out on a lot of the work that they were supposed to repair, and that's just the name of the game here.
Yeah, they should have repaired all this stuff.
But they did not, and they refused. They did not, and they refused to do it based on the fact that they claimed they didn't do that work.
And there's no documentation of any kind to find in the office or what Amcor.
Is that a question or a statement, Kathy?
Zephyr was the next question.
This question is for Kelly. So I understand that you've moved into the community recently.
Yes.
I got on the board last year, and when I got on the board, I had only lived in this community for about two and a half years. And the biggest problem that I faced when I was on the board is not having the history of what has happened there for the last 10, 15, 20 years. Want to hear from you, how are you going to handle that.
I do believe that there is a good amount of history to learn, but at the same time, I definitely believe in the long run and definitely not dwelling over the past. All we have to do, in my opinion, not all we have to do, but I'm just meaning to be able to pick up the pieces, start over, and let's get this community get back on our feet. Because we don't need to be sitting here bickering. We don't need to be sitting here about, about old things. We should have done this, we should have done this, and I believe that it's time to move on. It's time to actually get things done.
Forsyth?